President Oshibajo solicits more support for social investment programs in Nigeria.
It's obvious that government cannot do it alone. It is time for each and every one of us to decide that we really can make a difference.
Muslims offer special supplications as they celebrate Eid al-Maulud, the birthday of Prophet Muhammad.
National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control reiterates determination to reduce the level of substandard and falsified medicines.
Our goal to curb the menace of substandard falsified medicines has become crispier than ever.
And on Good Morning Nigeria today, we shall discuss the update on land border closure.
In August this year, President Muhammadu Buhari ordered the closure of Nigeria's land border with Benin following economic sabotage.
Now, the other was to, among other objectives, prevent the importation of goods as well as smuggling of weapons, which had aggravated the security situation in Nigeria in recent years.
Now, this order was, however, expanded in October to cover all land borders for the same reasons. It is also meant to promote made-in-Nigerian goods as well as improve our agricultural production.
Yes, Jomai. Now, the closure is no doubt making a significant impact as the neighboring countries' leaders have been appealing to the Nigerian government to reconsider its stance on the issue.
But most key players, especially in economic sector in Nigeria, are happy with the development, which perhaps prompted President Muhammadu Buhari to approve the extension order to the end of January 2020.
Now, a former Secretary General of the Commonwealth of Nations, Chief Emeka Anyaoku, said that the closure of the border would no doubt boost the economic development of Nigeria.
And he also said, and I quote, "We should support our foreign border closure by President Muhammadu Buhari and its ultimate importance to the homegrown policy. It is clear that the abundant variety of Nigeria's natural resources and our large population constitute adequate faces for the country's economic prosperity if the federal and state governments can show a determination to provide the necessary policy and practical support." End of quote.
But how is the presidential order being implemented, and what measures should Nigeria take in the eventual reopening of the land borders? How should Nigeria also deal with the issue of smuggling and criminal elements sabotaging her economic development? These are some of the questions our guests will seek to provide answers to as we discuss the update on the land border closure. My name is Kingsley Osagolo, and I welcome you to Good Morning Nigeria. We're broadcasting live, as always, on the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority from Abuja, the nation's capital.
And I am Juma Yusuf, thanking you for joining us for a fresh edition of the program. As usual, we have our complimentary segments, including newspaper review, sports, business, and others. For now, let's join Nolin Abel for the morning news. Hello, Nolin. Good to see you.
Hi, Jumai. Good to see you too. Good morning to you and Kingsley. Good morning, Nigeria. Here is the news. Vice President Yemi Oshibajo says it is obvious that government alone cannot provide the needs of all. He stated this at a dinner organized by a non-governmental organization in support of children around the world, especially in Nigeria. The Vice President expressed the need for more philanthropic gestures in support of social programs in the country.
Borno State, and the first child I met at Malai Hospital was only 2 years old. She was so malnourished that she needed a blood transfusion. Bed after bed, I met more and more sick children.
It's obvious that government cannot do it alone. It is time for each and every one of us to decide that we really can make a difference and make our own contribution to this cause of ensuring that the poor and the vulnerable are given a decent life and attain some dignity where they are alive.
More than 5 billion naira was raised in support of the poor and vulnerable women and children in some parts of the northern states of Nigeria. The First Lady of Nigeria, Aisha Muhammadu Buhari, has admonished Muslims to do only that which Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, encourages mankind to carry out in order to earn Allah's pleasure. This was at a special prayer session for the nation at the State House, Abuja.
Drug abuse among women and young people. With the consent of Mr. President, I decided to come up with a presidential task force on drug abuse. We decided to come up with a task force. Since our Chief of Staff is here, he will help us to push it, to hasten the inauguration of the task force.
Each and every one of us, not just continue say Buhari, we should act Buhari by also not being corrupt. May Almighty Allah continue to be with us and guide us and continue to make us model for the righteous.
And on legal matters, Court of Appeal in Ibadan has dismissed the appeal filed by Allied People's Movement and its governorship candidate, Abdul Kabir Akinlade, challenging the judgment of the governorship election petition tribunal, which affirmed the election of Prince Dapo Abiodun of the All Progressives Congress as the governor of Ogun State.
In favor of the respondent, and have equally confirmed that Dapo Abiodun is the governor of Ogun State by lawful votes.
Expected anything less than this. This is the real judgment.
Member countries of the Trans-Sahara Routes Liaison Committee are in Abuja for the 70th session to share ideas towards addressing some developmental issues and financing the Trans-African Highway Plan, which seeks to connect the whole continent. Minister of Works and Housing Babatunde Fashola disclosed that 9 highways are meant to be connected, out of which 3 pass through the territory of Nigeria.
The third, and the one about which we are gathered today, is the Lagos-Algiers Highway. Now, it is important to contextualize that this is part of what we all read about as the Trans-Saharan Trade Route. This was the road of camels and horses. So how much Africa has progressed now is that with the partnership of all of the men sitting here and all of the experts, 80% of the road that used to be traveled by camels and horses, footpaths, is now motorable.
The Trans-Sahara Road, being a major economic route in Nigeria, will continue to receive the desired attention so that it will facilitate not only economic activity, but also regional and continental integration.
It is more than desirable that we can conceive together a vision, concerted, harmonious, and integrated economic development to maximize our potential.
National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has reiterated its determination to reduce the level of substandard and falsified medicines to the barest minimum in the country through effective collaboration with relevant stakeholders. The Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojishola Adeye, while x-raying the achievements and challenges of the agency in the past 2 years, also spoke of the prospects of the agency in Nigeria.
I can say with confidence that our goal to curb the menace of substandard falsified medicines has become crispier than ever. One of our strategic plans is to reduce substandard falsified medicines to not more than 5% prevalence in Nigeria by the year 2025.
Imo State Governor Emeka Ihedioha says palm oil is an important cash crop that can drive economic development of the southwest region. The governor was speaking at the Southeast Regional Engagement of the Presidential Enabling Business Environment held in Owerri, Imo State.
About major markets that you know. One, the Onitsha market. Two, Arera market. And of course the Nnewi market. It's a huge market, huge consumption. So with the airline, it will facilitate trade and business.
The business landscape in Nigeria, the southeast and surely Imo State is ripe with opportunities in agriculture, manufacturing, trading, technology, hospitality, services. I'm convinced that the best is now set to come.
And those are the news highlights for now. The program continues with Jumai and Kinsley after this break. Thank you for watching.
Democracy has its essential part. Security and peace form the core foundations of any prosperous democratic society. Insecurity deprives a society of the much-needed stability for anything tangible to be achieved. In Kogi State today, there has been peace and stability in the past 3.5 years. This didn't happen by accident. One man, Governor Yahaya Bello, understands the need for peace as an essential ingredient for development. The issue of resolving insecurity in the land tops his table of preference. He provided security agencies with numerous patrol vehicles. Kidnappers' dens have been destroyed. Gangs of robbers have been arrested and prosecuted. Criminals are denied access to land. Kogi State has become one of the most peaceful states in the Nigerian Federation. It needs our support for further development on the solid foundation being laid. Think GYB, a rational choice.
The new edition of TV Guide is out, exclusively taking a look at the traditional television and new media. Are they comparable or complementary? Media industry players give perspective on the trends, progress, challenges, and the way forward. Find out on this compelling edition of TV Guide. Expository interviews with stars of the team within our space. Eki Madojemo of NTA, Utibe Umore of AIT, Nifemi Oguntai of TVC, and a host of others. TV Guide, your indispensable companion, also feature Iya Modina.
I'm the CEO, Managing Director of Iya Modina Sister Restaurant. I choose to serve. Shut up your mouth. Let me finish.
A TV drama series on NTA. Let's get to meet the characters behind Iya Modina. This edition also presents exciting features on tourism, culture, entertainment, sports, health, and lots more. Grab a copy at the vendors near you or any NTA station nationwide. TV Guide, your indispensable companion.
Helpline Foundation Nigeria and partners present the 3rd Annual African Women Conference AWC 2019, a gathering of experts, institutions, corporate organizations, and individuals promoting the growth, stability, and development of African women, through which various resources available to African women can be channeled towards the sustainable development of the continent.
Keynote speakers: Dimbal Talin, Ramato Tijani Aliu, Madam Magdala Cooper, Binta Masigarba, Karima Ranim, Ibtisame Azal, Dr. Anissa Nagra, veteran Nollywood actors and actresses.
Theme: Building a Coalition to End Gender Inequality in Africa. Date: 21st to 23rd November 2019. Venue: Kenzi Manara Palace, Marrakesh, Morocco. For participation and inquiries, visit www.africa-womenconference.org or call +234 806 5388424. AWC, building an Africa where every woman's potential is fully harnessed. Powered by Helpline Foundation Nigeria, Echoes Africa Initiatives New York, International Center for Diplomacy, Morocco.
I want to introduce to you what we call the Ratus Okokopolos, aka Bushrat, aka Ewi, aka Uchi. This is the time of the year when they mate. Understand? I would like you people to see how these things are done. Every time you see a Ratus Okokopolos, there must be a serpentis around trying to, chopulate. And when they chopulate it will...
out of life with the new Airtel data plans.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
This year, like every other year, for over a decade, we celebrate and reward African creatives around the world at the African Academy Awards ZAFA 2019 in Abuja, Nigeria. The second homecoming event is a 3-day gathering of industry stakeholders and enthusiasts to network as well as encourage and motivate budding talents. The movie screenings, exhibitions, and masterclasses will hold at the Silverbird Galleria on the 22nd to 23rd November 2019. The awards and gala night on the 24th of November 2019 at the prestigious Transcorp Hilton Hotel Abuja. For inquiries and sponsorship, advert placements, and tickets, call the following numbers on your screen now or visit www.zafa.org.
This is wonderful.
I'm super excited about it. Nothing is expected of them other than awesomeness.
ZAFA 2019. Come expecting the unexpected.
Not so fast.
Look, I'm tired. I want to check out of this country for greener pastures.
Just calm down for a moment. Please sit down. Do you have a job where you're going to?
No, but someone is arranging,
Listen, Aliko. Checking out